The traveler set out late at night along the river. She had nothing with her, and nothing left to leave behind. As she walked, the water lapped melodically against the bank, almost as though it were trying to sing her lullaby. As she wandered past rougher waters, the lapping increased in urgency, as though the waves were trying to tell her something. After a time, the traveler began to hear words in the waves. Sink, they suggested. If you sink, somebody will save you, and then you won't be alone. Weary of her journey, the traveler knelt by the river and asked, "Will I really be saved?" "You will not be heard," replied the river, "until you learn to scream with the desperation of somebody who is drowning." "No," said a tree, "do not show your weakness. Take my branch, form a spear, and become more dangerous than those you wish to fight." "But won't I be alone?" "As a protector, you will have the power to save people who are drowning. And because they need you to save them, they will be loyal to you forever." "Escape, escape, escape," the wind whispered around the traveler's ears. "Don't look," it sighed. "It's too much, far too much. You'll be overtaken. The fire will destroy you unless you run and run and run." "What fire?" said the traveler. But even as she spoke the words, the stars began to whirl above her, and it seemed in her delirium that they coalesced into one huge, swirling vat of flame and fury. In a voice as deep and raspy as a dragon's, the flame said, "You will never gain peace unless you first gain revenge." The traveler felt herself drawn to the flames, the fury at the core of her being reaching out toward the raw power that would surely pay back tenfold what had been done to her. But as her hand drew close to the flames, it began to melt, and she knew that such rage may destroy her enemies, but it would surely destroy her, too.
Wake up.
"Who are you? Where are you?"
You could rage until the world bowed before you, but you know they would bow before a tyrant.
"I know."
You could run, escape the pain until your lungs give out, but in the end, you would have no place in which to rest.
"But I would have nothing to lose."
You would have nothing at all.
"Perhaps I will fight then."
To fight is good, but you cannot fight only for others. If you do not allow others to fight for you, your energy will fail, and those you want to save will be utterly lost.
"But I am hardly worth fighting for."
You are absolutely worth fighting for.
"Then perhaps you will fight for me. Help me, I'm drowning."
Child, you must fight in order to grow strong. It is for your ultimate good that I do not rescue you completely. If you sink, I will let you sink. But if you try to swim, I will help you in many ways.
"I will try, then, with you to help me. I will not seek revenge. I will not run. I will not deny others the chance to fight for me. Nor will I seek to be held afloat entirely by somebody else's strength."
You will have done very well then, for to avoid these pitfalls is a careful work. You must learn to forgive those who harm you, to accept the pain you've encountered, to acknowledge that you are worthy to be fought for, and to experience the vital strength that runs through your veins. Those that succeed join the ranks of the integrated, and experience the joy and peace that comes from interdependence on one's fellow creatures.